What's up, guys? It's your girl Katie, and I'm your FitForm trainer for today. I've got a 10-minute upper body workout that's going to target primarily your triceps and the muscles in your back. Before we get started, make sure that your handles are connected to your FitForm and that they're located within reach of your platform, because we're going to be doing the bulk of this workout lying down on our backs. So let's get started. Now, before we begin, I just want to go through a couple of body weight only warm-up exercises to really prepare ourselves for the work that we're about to do. So meet me in a quadruped position, which is a fancy word for tabletop. We're just going to go into a couple of cat-cows. So take a big inhale, look up to the sky, allow your belly to drop down. Good, and then as you exhale, press into your palms, round your spine like an angry cat. Good, inhale, back to that cow. Nice, exhale, cat. Good, inhale, back to cow. Exhale, that angry cat, really press firmly into the floor. Good, let's do one more round of each. Really allow your belly to sink down low, and then press firmly into the floor. Nice job. Meet me back in a neutral spine position, that tabletop position. We're gonna go into something called a scapula push-up. It sounds fancy, but it's pretty simple. So with your arms out nice and straight, really press firmly into the floor. You're just gonna allow your chest to lower down, allowing your shoulders to depress. Press up again to that neutral spine, and let's do it again. So lowering your chest down as you keep your arms locked out. Press up. Good. The goal here is to really warm up the muscles in our scapula and our shoulder and our back. Just a couple more here, and then we're gonna move on to our final body weight warm-up exercise. Good, meet me back in that neutral tabletop position. I want you to bring your knees out a bit further and make sure that your elbows are gonna be tucked in really close to your body. You can lift your toes off the floor as well. We're gonna go into a couple of tricep push-ups. We'll release our hands at the bottom. So hand release tricep push-ups. Here we go. Lower down to the floor, lift your hands off the floor, press yourself back up to your starting position. Let's do that again. Lower, lift your hands up, come back up. Now to progress this exercise, to make it more challenging, you can do it from a plank position, from your toes. It's quite challenging, but give it a try. Woo! There we go. Just a couple more here. Lower down, lift your hands up, press on up, hold it there. Well done. All right, now let's go into the meat and potatoes of the workout. Again, make sure that your handles are attached. When it comes to your resistance, ideally something light that you can sustain for the rest of class without having to pause this workout and adjust the resistance. Lay yourself down on the floor, and you wanna be about an arm's distance away from your handles, okay? So we're gonna focus first on our triceps. And what I want you to do with your arms outstretched, you're gonna bend your elbows, and we're just gonna go into some tricep extensions. So lowering down and lifting up. Good, that's it. Now you'll know if your resistance is too high, if you're really struggling to lift and lower your arms up. Good, elbows stay pressed on the floor. When it comes to your grip on your handles, make sure it's nice and relaxed, no white knuckle death grips. Good. Now we're focusing here on that full extension, but we're gonna go into a couple of pulses. In 4, in 3, in 2, let's pulse it down. Good. So it's a subtle movement here. Nice work, just a few more pulses and we'll go back to that full range. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lift and lower, lift and lower. Just a few more reps here, then we're gonna move on to our next exercise. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Now, keeping your arms straight, you'll notice that I'm now bringing my feet underneath my hips. Totally an option if this feels good for you. Bring your arms overhead. Next movement is an overhead lat pull down, targeting the muscles in our back. So keeping your arms nice and straight, reach all the way down, and then come all the way up. Good. Now this is really where you'll start to notice if your resistance is too high. We want to take this movement nice and slow. Again, that full range of motion. Good work. Remember to breathe. Big inhales, and then make sure that you're exhaling on the exertion when you're doing the work. Now, just like we pulse with those tricep extensions, let's pulse these overhead lat pull downs. Ready? Here we go. Pulse down, down. Good. Now you can make this a core workout by lifting your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. You can even extend your legs out nice and long right here. For anyone who's done any Pilates work, this should feel very reminiscent to some Pilates mat work. We're gonna go back to that full range in 4, in 3, in 2, here we go. It's lift, lower. Now there's really no rush here. Go at your own pace. Listen to your body. You certainly know your body better than I do. Good, just a few more reps of this full range. Then we're gonna go back to those overhead, or rather those tricep extensions. Last 3, last 2. You got it, last one right here. Now let's go back to our starting position from that tricep extension. We're gonna alternate, or rather we're gonna isolate just our right arm only. In 3, in 2, in 1. So just the right arm is doing all the work. Good, but your left arm is still active. Good, really pull on your cable. Let's switch over to the left in 3, in 2, in 1, go, left side. Nice work. Good, remember to breathe. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back overhead. Guys, if you're sensing a pattern, there is one. We're gonna isolate our right arm in that overhead lat pull down. Let's go. So reach, pull back. Good. Now you notice that my left arm is overhead. You can always make this more challenging by bringing your left arm down. So that means that the left arm is also carrying a bit of the load right here. Let's do 3 more on the right side. Then we'll go to the left. Last one. Good, left side. Nice. So again, lats are the muscles in our back. Triceps are the biggest muscles in our arms. All right, looking so good. We're going back to those tricep extensions in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. So starting position, elbows bent. This time we'll alternate. Go right, then go left. Yeah, that's it. Now again, to progress this exercise, perhaps consider doing this video 2 times back to back, or even consider upping the resistance on your cables. Good, let's go back to those overhead lat pull downs right here, right now. Arms overhead, alternate right then left. Guys, here we go. It's right, pull back, left, pull back. Yes. Believe it or not, we are almost near the end of class. We're gonna finish with something called a skull crusher. Just a few more reps on either side. Make sure you even it out. 1 more on the left, 1 more on the right. Good. Now let's bring both arms together. I want you to actually hook your thumbs. You can even hook your fingers. And then your elbows are no longer pressed on the floor. They're actually just over your chest in that bent position. So from a skull crusher, we're gonna start here and then we're gonna pull up. That's it. Sounds like an incredibly violent movement, but it's not. It's typically I've done this with dumbbells on either side of my head, hence the term skull crusher. Good, again, focus on that full range. You're bending at the elbows. Good work. Final few reps here. Let's pulse it out in 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Good. Backs of your arms are getting so much love and attention right now. Good, back to full range in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Lift and push. Nice, really stabilize your upper body, stabilize your lower body, press your feet into the floor. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, hold. Nice work. Release your handles. Shake out your palms. You can sit yourself up whenever you are ready. We'll go into a couple of tricep stretches. So let's bring one arm across the body, wiggle your fingers. Yeah, you're holding on to the fleshy part of your arm. I was gonna say your shoulder, but it's between your shoulder and your elbow. And let's switch it over to the other side. Again, wiggle your fingers. Good, let's bring one arm overhead. This is one of my favorite tricep stretches. Whenever you're ready, swap it over. Good. Shake it out one last time. Guys, that's it. 10 minutes done and dusted, dedicated to your triceps and the muscles in your back. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I hope to work out with you soon. Take care.